And then we came out to go for Black Panther, and his car wouldn't open. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Obierika in the building, and you're welcome to day 14 of the Vlogmas series. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a story time of my first blind date experience. So keep on watching. So guys, funny how the last video I did about relationships, I sort of dated the person without seeing the person, but that wasn't exactly a blind date in the sense, because I think blind date is like going out with someone for the first time without having seen a picture or anything about them. So in 2018, we were waiting for results. Then yes, just out of university, and I and my friends Chidima and Diana, the ones that I was in the pool video with, we had gotten an apartment together. Long story short, I was teaching then, so on this particular day, I wasn't going to take home lessons that day, so I decided to make beans for lunch. So on that fateful day, my friend rather, Gabriel, called me and he's like, "Oh, my friend is in town and he had seen your picture before and he asked about you." And I said, "Oh, you're not in Lagos," so he just didn't follow up. But then he remembered that, oh, I said you were in Benin and now he wants to hang out. Normal me, I'll never say yes because I'm just like, what's that rubbish? I'm not. I used to think that it was disrespectful. Like, I mean, I might call girl or something. So I don't know why I said yes, but I said yes. I was like, okay, that's cool. And even my friend was like, "Baby, are you sure this is you?" I was like, "Yes. Let's try something new." Okay. So I decided to go out with this person. So he tells me, "Oh, okay, no problem," that he will send me the guy's number and vice versa. Told me the person's name. He was an engineer and things. So when he said I'm going to be calling him engineer, say Emeka. Okay. So he said, "Oh, engineer Emeka." So I was expecting one big, pot-bellied, rotund guy because I know my friend's age. So I figured, oh, maybe he'll be older because for him to have called him engineer this, so maybe he has a lot of respect for him because he's an older person. So okay, fast forward to the guy calls me and I hear this really cool voice, and he's like, "Oh, hi, what's up? I'm Emeka that I think he's himself as engineer Emeka that Gabriel told you about." So I'm like, "Okay, hi, nice to meet you." And that's how we just start to talk. He's talking about, oh, how we should, or maybe we should go see a movie. We're trying to pick between Black Panther and another one. And then I had seen Black Panther, but I said, okay, I'll go see it again because he hadn't seen it. And he said he was very bad with movies and he would like that I had seen the movie so that we could be talking about what was happening and everything. So we chose to go see Black Panther again. I'm a sucker for repeating movies, okay? So he's like, okay, I need to direct him. He was at the other end of town. So I was making beans, mind you. That's how I left my beans and I was just chatting with this guy on the phone. Like I was already feeling the boy, to be honest. Like that's how we left what we're talking about as per directions. I was starting to talk about different things. That's how 10 minutes to 20 minutes. And we spoke for the entire drive from where he was, just about 30 something minutes to my house. And then he says, oh, he's outside, and then my heart starts to beat and I'm just like, because I had already fallen in love with the voice, so I was just like, what if this person doesn't look like what I've been hearing? Like, what if it's, like I said, some short guy with rotund belly? And I'm not against short people with rotund belly, but just not the demigod I was expecting and all of that. So I don't know what to do, so I just dressed down, wear a shirt, some place dungarees, and I go outside and my heart is beating literally. So he's packed in an EOD outside the house, and then I call him, like, I'm outside. So he already has the advantage. He has seen me before on picture and now he has seen me in person before I see him. I was like, oh, he's in the EOD with the tinted glass and everything. I should come into the car. So I literally, guys, I closed my eyes before I entered the car. I closed my eyes and I opened the door. And he was laughing and he's like, "Why are you closing your eyes?" And I'm like, I have an expectation in my head and I don't want it to be cut short. Ladies and gentlemen, men, when I opened my eyes, I beheld the finest man I had seen from the day I was born till that day that I saw him. And I was just like, who is this cute ass guy. Sorry, I'm looking somewhere else. Like, and then I was like, wow. Then he was like, okay, impressed. I'm like, definitely. He had on this leather jacket. I don't know where he got it from, and everything. And he came down and he was tall and he was skinny and he was really cute. I was just like, who is this beautiful demigod, this Herculean that has come to my doorstep? So he comes in, says hi to the flatmates, waits for me to change up properly. That's how, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't finish my beans. I dressed up and then we came out to go for Black Panther, and his car wouldn't open. So the key wasn't working. We have no idea why. So he had called his brother because he was, like I said, he was from out of town, so that was his brother's car, and his brother was out of town as well. So he had called the brother trying to figure out why the car wasn't opening. We couldn't figure it out. Guys, our movie was to be for 5:30 or so. We kept trying to open that car till like to 7. Finally, that we were able to open the boot, and then Diana entered the boot. And you know these cars that have like a middle stuff that you can push, so we pushed it, and Diana, had to struggle in through the middle part, and then she was able to open the car. It was sort of hilarious because like it was the first time we were meeting, but it didn't feel awkward that his car couldn't open, because we kept making jokes up and down that if it doesn't open now, we'll just take a walk and gist, and maybe he would just take a taxi back home and then we'll sort out the car in the morning and all of that. So eventually we opened the car, and then he was like, it was not looking like maybe he stole the car or something, because first date he's coming to pick me up and then his car doesn't open. So all good and fine, we go for the movie, and then my friends are like, make sure she eats because she hasn't had dinner, she couldn't finish cooking and all of that. So he's like, I promise, make sure your friend eats. Yeah, so he's like, I promise to make sure your friends eat, all those things that, boys do, like, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of her. And the girls are like, if you don't take care of her, we'll deal with you, that kind of thing. So he takes me to the movie, and it's really cool. I don't remember what happened at the movie. I know that we talked the entire time. I'm not sure that he knows what happened in that movie at all. Because we were like, it was strange because we were just meeting for the first time, and I was just in awe of this person. I was like, I've never experienced something like that, to be honest. And for me, that doesn't believe in blind dates or love at first sight or attraction at first sight or just hitting it off at first conversation, it was a shocker for me as well. So guys, I'm not gesticulating. That's strange. So yeah, so after the movie, so we ended up going for a later time. So the movie finished at like 9 p.m. And if you know Being very well, know that most of the shops are already closed at this time. Being sleeps early. So he's like, I didn't get to feed you. And I was like, oh, it's okay. I had popcorn and was it hot dog or something? That was fine. I'll just go home and sleep. And he was like, no, I promise to feed you. Would you mind if I cooked you something? We all know they see this love now. Cook me something. I'm like, okay, cook me something. And I'm like, okay, but where would you cook me something? He was like, if I wouldn't mind, he'll take me home. I'll grab a night bag, and then he would cook dinner for me. Initially, it sounded very funny. Like, is this guy trying to be smart? Like, we just met, and then now you want to take me home. I'm a child of God. What's all this? And then, I don't know, like I said, for some weird reason, I agreed. And then when I told my friends that, I wasn't going to sleep at home, I was going to sleep in his house, my friends were like, are you okay? Are you having a migraine? Did you drink? I said, no, I'm fine. I wasn't even drinking alcohol at the time. So I was like, guys, nothing's wrong with me. I just feel like I want to go and just enjoy the evening, because it had been a very long year, graduating, trying to settle into adulthood, real life, getting a job, paying bills. I just wanted to relax and someone would cook for me and rub my leg. He gets me. So when he got to the house, he made this really amazing spaghetti. And to be honest, as a girl, I thought that the whole idea was to like make it pass at me and all of that. But guys, we were eating and talking for hours. Like it was like we didn't run out of conversation. And we haven't run out of conversation in the past 4 years, because at the end of the day we became excellent friends, like really really good friends. And it wasn't even as if we met on a blind date. Of course, yes, maybe he had ulterior motives, maybe I wanted something more, but in the long run we were really good friends. And sometimes I look back and I'll tell him, sometimes I'll be like, that's how we just met, went to watch a movie, and now we've been friends for over 4 years. And I'm just like, wow. these things really do happen. Anyway, so it was really, really cool, and it kind of opened my mind to blind dates, but the ones after were not good at all. But this particular one gave me a very, very good friend, a really, really, really good friend that can cook really well, and I eat his food a lot. But yeah, so tell me in the comment section, have you been on a blind date before? What was it like? Um, was it good experience, or did it end in premium tears? Mine didn't end in premium tears. Maybe there were some tears in between, but it hasn't ended, and I hope it doesn't end. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I was a bit calm, and I don't know, that's the vibe I'm feeling. Yes, that's the vibe I'm feeling. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. To be honest, guys, let me just tell you something. This vlogmas is really stressing me out, and I'm really determined to be consistent. So I apologize if my content seems kind of off. For example, this night it's almost 1 a.m. and I'm filming this content because I have to edit it tonight and upload it today. So I'm doing vlogmas to try and teach myself consistency and see how I can push my channel forward. So if you get up to this point, please share, please like, please comment, please subscribe. It really helps my channel grow when you give a thumbs up, when you drop a comment, when you share it to your friends. Please, some of you might not like my content, but someone else on your TL might like it, so please just share it to your friends and family. Support a girl and help all these sleepless nights not be in vain. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.